Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to an ultimate setup, and today's formation is the 4-3-3 number 4. So we've got the attacking variation of the 4-3-3, and you guys loved my previous video on the 4-2-3-1 setup. So if you missed that, I'll leave a link at the top of the description or the comments for you guys to check out. And like I always say, like, I'm not the best, I'm not a professional, but I'm just sharing with you what's working for me. So I'm going to go through the instructions, the best players to use, and if you do enjoy it, drop a like. And if you're needing ultimate team coins, and you can head over to FIFAUltimateTeamCoins.com. They're automated, cheap and reliable. Use the code Fuji for a discount, or if you're needing game codes, and you can check out G2A. Links will also be found in the description. Let's do it, let's get into it. So I do have a team that I want to show you that was working for me, but right now we are in the concept squads because I have a variety of players for the centre mid position, because in the 4-3-3 I feel that it's very important to have box-to-box centre mids that not only can attack but can defend as well. So the formation 4-3-3 is not only good for counter-attacking, because if you set it up so your wingers do stay forward, then you've got the counter-attack threat there. It's good at keeping possession and also good at soaking up high pressure. So let's go through the team. This is what you guys are here for, my player instructions. Now for my fullbacks, if you watch the 4-2-3-1 video, I don't really like them just staying back. But if you're struggling in defense, then you can whack that on to stay back while attacking. But for me, I wouldn't really recommend that. So they do like to support the wingers just to keep possession. So I keep that as default, balance attack and also balanced attack. Now the beauty of, I guess, the default instructions is that the all centre backs will stay back while attacking anyway, so that's perfect, no changes there. But now moving over to the centre mids, and this is where it gets important, and this is what's worked for me. So if we look at Fernandez, who in my opinion is a perfect candidate as a cheap box-to-box centre mid for a 4-3-3, stay back while attacking and stay on the edge of the box for crosses. You do not want him overlapping your striker or your wingers. You want him, if he does in fact push up, then making sure that he doesn't push up too high, and that works very, very well. If you start changing the interceptions to if you start changing the interceptions to aggressive interceptions, then he's going to start getting himself out of position, and you're not going to want that. So keep those interceptions as the same. And Moutinho, who I've got a separate review on out later if that takes your fancy, so you can have a look at that. Now my middle cam, central, it's a cam. So pretty much I like to keep their instructions the same, because if you play about with that too much and tell him to sort of stay forward, you're basically missing out the middleman. And I do like to keep it the same, because once he does track back, not to get tackles in, but just to sit in that pocket and be available to collect the ball. And that is good. And I like Deco actually. His shooting, yeah, could be a little better, but he's a very, very good player. Now what works for me in a 4-3-3 is that I like to tell my wingers to stay wide and stay forward. So they're always available for the counter attack, and they will sort of push wide and collect the ball, which is awesome. But if you're someone that maybe likes to use the 4-3-2-1 and you're suited for that, where basically your right wing and left wing in fact act as like secondary strikers or third strikers for that, then you can just switch this as cut inside, which I think works well as well. But you know, like, I like to keep my wingers to stay wide, and that's what I've done in this formation. Now for the striker, I keep him as a balanced attack. Now for that reason is that if I have the ball with my wingers, then he will slowly, gradually get closer to him just to keep possession and offer that 1-2 pass. And then my wingers will take control and probably end up scoring. But if you're someone that likes to cross, then you're going to ask him to stay central. Where is it? Stay central, and you can just use, if you're using a target man, then obviously he's going to be available for the crosses, and he's going to come back a little bit. With the balance attack, obviously he's going to do a bit of both. And then you've got getting behind, which I feel if you're an aggressive player and you move the ball very, very quickly and you want everybody making runs in behind the attack, then obviously you're going to ask him to get in behind. So I tell him to balance width, and what did I use? Balance attack as well. Yeah, I don't want him getting in behind. It's balance attack. And that is the instructions that I use for the 4-3-3. Now if you are wanting to take a look at some of the players that I recommend for the centre mid positions, we've got Golan, great box to box, Marquinhos, Yaya Toure, Pogba even, but I probably would play Pogba as a cam, Vidal and Modric. These are perfect players to be using in the 4-3-3 formation. Also, I nearly forgot to show you the team that I was using in divisions last night. night, and here it is. Only real changes was, well, the left back and Nani. But Cohen Trowell, last year he was awesome. This year he's still a good card, but I feel that he's just lacking overall. Like, there's something about it that just doesn't seem as good as it was. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Likewise with Van der Wiel, they're good cards, but you might want to change that if you're wanting to build the side. But guys, we are ready for the clips. Hopefully you do enjoy, and let's see what the team's capable of. Let's go. So last night I was really enjoying the side until after the first clip when I came up against Begovic. Well, the team was still playing well, but Begovic, every time I find myself up against him, he is an awesome keeper. I've used him a couple of times myself, and I didn't really, well, I didn't think he was bad, but no way did he really stand out. So yeah, if you're looking maybe for a cheap beast goalkeeper, then check out Begovic, because against me, he's a hard goalkeeper to get past, but we still broke him down in the end. But 4-3-3, I absolutely love. One of my favourite formations on the game this year. Nani, you know what I was saying about Nani when I built that nice hybrid? He is awesome, great little dribbler. You've got Lucas over on the other side that, yeah, he's going to offer a little bit more pace, and his no-touch dribbling and the burst of accelerations he gets, he's pretty dangerous. Shame that his left foot isn't really as good as it was last year, but you can still score goals. Eder, I wouldn't really say he's a like cheap beast. He's a good player, like for the coins, yeah, go and pick him up, but he's not really someone that you're going to expect to score shot after shot. Like, he's not that type of player, but he's still very, very good. Fernandez, I love this year. Deco, I may even have to do a separate video on him. Like I was saying, Moutinho's reviews out later. The defense, Thiago Silva. Oh, David Luiz. It's an awesome partnership for the fact that they get hyperlinks and they are very suited. Like, you've got someone who's really, really quick, but then the other person also is quite quick and tall. It just works really, really well. Trapp's an okay goalkeeper. I should have probably got his inform, but I was a bit stingy on that part. But guys, check out the team. Use my instructions. If it's helped for you, let me know in the comment section. And if you want me to cover any other formation that I haven't done already, well, if I haven't done, well, I've done the 4-3-3 and 4-2-3-1. So any other formations, drop in the comment section, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take it easy, team out. Woo!